Hi, this is Luke Robbins, and here's my demo for PA5. Let me just get started with showing the demo. So I've got my ship down here, which is shooting the missiles up at the aliens. As you can see, it's right now, I think I just have to fix one thing, but I'm kind of at the deadline here. So it only acts on the first column right now. And I'm not sure why it's not acting on these, but I was stepping through, and it seems to have to do with kind of the bounding box, or the initial one that it hits. So I think once I readjust that to expand past the first column, the actual collision object, then it will continue. As for the top row, that's actually not a glitch. That's something I programmed on purpose so that if it's the last one in its column, it will not get rid of it, because I was having some issues in terms of some exceptions and stuff when the very last alien got deleted. So I can have that get deleted, but it causes an error right now. So I'm like 95% of the way there, but just have a bit more to clean up. And so going into the code here, I've got a couple of new things. I've got alien group, which is just the entire grid moving, and that's got visiting missile group and accepting typical visitor pattern implemented here, and alien column, and spots for those in the factory. And here we can see as we're this is sort of the make active. I just like to be I just wanted to be a bit more specific or explicit in what I'm doing here. So I had collisions right to batch, I had games right to batch. In each of the actual aliens, we've got their accept, and then accept visit missile group and visit missile here. And then missile itself just activating, and if it hits one of the aliens or if it hits the top of the screen, I'm using a temporary value for now, then it returns to the origin. So right now it's returning to where the ship is at 100F, but it's going to be returning to the ship's position. Instead of creating and destroying it every time, it would just sort of jump to where it's supposed to be starting out from. And again, that's just implementing here, accept and visit alien group. Accept and visit alien group, we're here for missile group as well. And these are in order to conform to the standard that we use with the iterators, where we have to have kind of that head and children to cycle through. And then in game.cs, I still have to implement the factory to do it, but right now I'm just kind of hard coding those 3x3 columns right now. So create the column for collisions. This is going to be sort of the information. This is wrong. This is going to sort of hold the information for it, and the children are going to hold the actual nodes. And so we've got kind of the top level alien group here and alien grid. So this holds the alien group information, and then each column has its own information. Attach, and then collision pair manager .add, and just making the ships. And yep, collision pair manager .process, and collision pair manager over here. Just a typical manager, and then process going through each one and checking if the rectangles collide, and if so, going through the accept and the visitor pattern. So this one took a lot of work, as you can see by my commits on Perforce. But after a lot of work, it seems to be almost there. And that's about it.